And first thing I want to do today is to welcome you to the show and say hello to Angelika and ask you about today's topic. Hello, Angelika.
Hello, Steven. Yes, today we'll visit Ibbenbüren. Last time I said I wasn't too sure yet which place with I to visit. And then I had a look and thought, which places are there with I? And my eye caught Ibbenbüren, and it brought back some childhood memories. I haven't been to Ibbenbüren for absolutely years.
Right.
But I do have very fond memories, especially of one place, well, two possibly. And I think you'll probably work out which two places they are and when we get through the sentences.
Excellent. Right. Okay. Now, the way this works is I'm going to read a sentence out in German that Angelika has written, and I'm going to be corrected in my pronunciation by Angelika, which is live tuition. And then we'll translate the sentence together. If you want to read the sentence out as I do, then please do. If you want to translate it as I work with the translation, then please do. And at the end, we'll go through all the sentences, and Angelika will read them in German, which is probably a good idea, and I'll read the English translations. So, without further ado, let's make a start with the first phrase. And the first phrase is, I've not seen these before. Well, I have, but I haven't. So we'll go. Die ehemalige Bergbaustadt Ibbenbüren ist eine Mittelstadt in North Rhine-Westphalia.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Die ehemalige Bergbaustadt Ibbenbüren ist eine Mittelstadt in Nordrhein-Westfalen.
Okay, so it was ehemalige, which is ehemalige. Right, so now we have to translate that, and the translation is going to be close, but you can help, Angelika, please. Ehemalige, what does ehemalige mean?
The English word is a lot easier. Former.
Right. Stadt is a town.
Yeah.
Berg is a hill. No.
Or a mountain, yeah.
Mountain. Bau, is that part of Baum?
It's part of what?
Baum.
No, it's not part of Baum, but it's more like bauen, to build, although that doesn't make quite sense here. Bergbau is mining. It's when they're working on the hills.
And ehemalige again, we're going to struggle with this. Right, the former, and the next bit is?
A mining town. Bergbau, mining, Stadt is a town.
Right, Ibbenbüren is a former mining town and is in the center of North Rhine-Westphalia, which I know is not right. So let's go to the translation then.
Well, it wasn't in the center. It's a medium-sized town. We've had Kleinstadt and Großstadt.
We have, yeah.
Yeah, do you remember I once mentioned that we don't have cities and towns like we do in the UK. We go by size, and so a small town is a Kleinstadt, and we've had what we call cities, which is a Großstadt, which has over, was it 100,000 people? I can't remember the numbers now. And then, of course, we've got those places in the middle.
Mittelstadt.
Mittelstadt, exactly. It's really logic, isn't it?
It is. Okay. Phrase number 2. Okay. Sie liegt zwischen den Städten Rheine im Westen und Osnabrück im Osten, die jeweils etwa 20 Kilometer entfernt sind.
Ja, sie liegt zwischen den Städten Rheine im Westen und Osnabrück im Osten, die jeweils etwa 20 Kilometer entfernt sind. I've added that for your benefit because although you don't know Ibbenbüren,
I do
You
know
do
Rhine.
know Rheine and Osnabrück, certainly Rheine.
We've been to Rhine several times.
Mm.
It lies between the town of Rhine in the west and Osnabrück in the east. The jeweils, was ist?
Yeah, that's sort of each. So it's like each of which of those two towns.
So it's around 20 kilometers away.
Yeah, they're both. So it's right in the middle, so to speak, between Rheine and Osnabrück.
We'll confirm that. It is located between the towns of Rhine in the west and Osnabrück in the east, each of which is about 20 kilometers away. Okay. Phrase 3.
Some numbers for you.
Okay, danke schön. Ibbenbüren wurde erstmals am 14. April 1146 urkundlich erwähnt.
Well done on the numbers. Yes, Ibbenbüren. Yeah, now I'm getting it wrong. Ibbenbüren wurde erstmals am 14. April 1146 urkundlich erwähnt.
Ibbenbüren was founded on the 14th of April, 1146. What have I missed?
At 1146. No, and it wasn't founded. Urkundlich. That's a new word. Urkunde is a certificate, so a special document.
Okay.
And erwähnt is mentioned. So it was first mentioned in a document on the 14th of April, 1146.
So the first written record of Ibbenbüren was 14th of April, 1146. And let's see what it says on the translation. Ibbenbüren was first mentioned in a document on 14th of April, 1146. That's what you said. We're doing well.
Although it's 1146, really, isn't it? It sounds like a time phrase otherwise.
We'd say 1922.
Yeah, no, we do. You're right.
Yeah. Okay.
None of those sentences so far are the memory of me.
Right. Okay, but we're coming to that now.
I wasn't around in 1146.
No, you weren't. I can guarantee that's true. In Ibbenbüren gibt es eine Sommerrodelbahn. I've got to get the passing right here. Sommerrodelbahn.
Yeah, that's it. In Ibbenbüren gibt es eine Sommerrodelbahn.
Right. Okay. So in Ibbenbüren there is a sommer, Sommer.
Mm-hmm.
Bahn is a station or similar. Rodel.
Yeah, nothing to do with trains as such.
No?
No.
Was bedeutet Rodel?
Rodelbahn is a toboggan run. But this is one for the summer.
A summer toboggan run.
All through the year, yes.
On grass?
No.
On?
I'm not actually sure what
okay.
the ground bit is. I think it looks like a train track.
Right. There is a... yeah, sorry.
Yeah, wait till we get to the next sentence.
Okay. There is a summer toboggan run in Ibbenbüren. Phrase 5. Auf echten Holzschlitten geht es einen circa 100 Meter langen Berg hinab.
Mhm. Auf echten Holzschlitten geht es einen circa 100 Meter langen Berg hinab. Mhm.
Okay. Echten?
Echt is real.
Real. Holzschlitten?
What do you do when you go tobogganing? It's a sledge, but it's a wooden one. So real wooden sledges.
Right.
Just like it's used in the winter when they go down Runway Hill.
Okay.
If I can't find it.
A real wooden sledge goes in a circle?
No, circa
Around?
is about.
Yeah, around.
It's
It's
about
from
100 meters.
long hill in hub
Hinab is down.
down.
So on real wooden sledges, you go down a mountain about 100 meters long.
Okay. Right. The translation is on real wooden sledges you go down a mountain about 100 meters long.
If you remember, you have those little train tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you can imagine it like that, but it's going down a hill, and the children or adults as well go down on a wooden sledge.
Right.
And they look just like the ones that people use in the winter.
Yep. We'll have to find a picture of it. Ibbenbüren hat start again. Ibbenbüren hat auch eine Märchenwelt.
Oh, I made a spelling mistake there. I'm missing a letter. Oh well.
Einen.
Ibbenbüren hat einen, exactly. Ibbenbüren hat auch einen Märchenwald.
Ibbenbüren also has Märch is a market.
No, that's marked.
Oh, right, marked. Märchen.
Märchen.
Wald is forest or wood.
Yeah.
Märchen.
Yeah. Forest or wood, yeah. Märchen.
Märchen.
Fairy tale.
Ah, a fairy tale. Wood. There's
Forest. Mm-hmm.
Forest. Okay, Ibbenbüren also has a fairy tale forest. So let's just look at that again, or not. We'll come back to that when Angelika reads it. Phrase 7. Dort gibt es auch Grimmsche Märchen sowie zahlreiche Grotten.
Mhm. Dort gibt es 11 Grimmsche Märchen sowie zahlreiche Grotten.
11 is the number, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So this is where the 11 Grimm's fairy tales. No, can you help, please?
Zahlreich is numerous, many, lots of numbers. Zahl is a number.
Yeah.
Reich means rich, so literally a number rich or number rich, but we would have said numerous. And Grotten are grottos.
Let's get the translation. Okay, and there are 11 Grimm's fairy tales as well as numerous grottos.
Yeah. There are more fairy tales, but they've got 11, the most common ones. And what they have is they've got them, there's a little bit of a forest or a wood, and you go through, and every so often spaced out are little buildings where you can see the fairy tales, and the figures are moving, or some of them are, and if you press a button you can hear the story.
Oh, brilliant.
This is one of the things I was absolutely enchanted by as a child.
When are we going? Don't say now.
When the coronavirus has disappeared.
No, we don't mention that word.
Okay. Next year.
If you're watching this on the replay, that was a long time ago. Right, and the final phrase for today, phrase 8. Es ist eine der schönsten und ältesten Märchenwälder Deutschlands.
Es ist einer der schönsten und ältesten Märchenwälder Deutschlands.
I'm going to finish this on a high, having stumbled earlier. It is one of the most beautiful and oldest... my brain's gone. Märchenwälder.
Well, Märchenwald was a fairy tale forest. Märchenwälder is forests, plural.
This is one of the most beautiful and oldest fairy tale forests in Germany.
Yeah.
I nearly got there. And literal, exact translation is, it is one of the most beautiful and oldest fairy tales forests in Germany. Shall we start from the beginning again? Only this time. Yep. So we're going to go back to the beginning, rewind, and phrase 1.
Die ehemalige Bergbaustadt Ibbenbüren ist eine Mittelstadt in Nordrhein-Westfalen.
Translation is, the former mining town of Ibbenbüren is a medium-sized town in North Rhine-Westphalia.
Sie liegt zwischen den Städten Rheine im Westen und Osnabrück im Osten, die jeweils etwa 20 Kilometer entfernt sind.
It is located between the towns of Rheine in the west and Osnabrück in the east, each of which is about 20 kilometers away.
Ibbenbüren wurde erstmals am 14. April 1146 urkundlich erwähnt.
Ibbenbüren was first mentioned in a document on the 14th of April 1146 or 1146.
Or 1146.
Or 1146. Press 4.
In Ibbenbüren gibt es eine Sommerrodelbahn.
Translated as, there is a summer toboggan run in Ibbenbüren.
Auf echten Holzschlitten geht es einen circa 100 Meter langen Berg hinab.
On real wooden sledges, you go down a mountain about 100 meters long.
Ibbenbüren hat auch einen Märchenwald.
That's a fairy tale wood. I've learned that today. Ibbenbüren also has a fairy tale forest.
Or wood.
Or wood.
Dort gibt es 11 Grimmsche Märchen sowie zahlreiche Grotten.
And that's what you remember about it.
Yeah, the fairy tale. That was the Sommerrodelbahn as well, but it was the fairy tale wood, which I absolutely loved.
Right. I guess still do. There are 11 Grimm's fairy tales as well as numerous grottos.
Es ist einer der schönsten und ältesten Märchenwälder Deutschlands.
It is the most beautiful and oldest fairy tale, one of the most beautiful and oldest fairy tale forests in Germany.
Well, it's got to be old if I remember it from my childhood.
Right, I'm just trying to find that and then I can just take that off screen. Right, so we've reached I in your A to Z. Yeah. Next comes J. Where are we going, Angelika?
I'll let you know later on, like in 2 weeks' time.
So
that's only because I don't know yet.
Okay, fine. Okay, so we're back in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah.
Okay, we look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks' time. Until then, take care, stay safe, and the final word goes to Angelika.
Yeah, well, thank you for watching, and it's tschüss von mir.
Und tschüss von mir. Bis später. And stop.